This is Moore Munns Racing. I'm Avery Moore, and this is Hunter Munns.
Good morning.
We've had a long stretch with no published videos here in the past couple of months due to some various life events and a lot of things happening. But there's been a bit of news that we've seen as of yesterday.
We went dark for a while because of this news, we've been spending a lot of time tracking the Perseid Meteor shower.
Yes.
And it finally got here, so now's the time.
Scared me a little bit there.
Yeah, you never know who that is coming up behind you.
Now, what Hunter is referencing is the Perseid Meteor shower. And the bit of news we're talking about is we have a source who is an actual time traveler from the year 2714. That's 2007-14. And this person, he or she, I don't know, is on TikTok and has the handle Aesthetic Time Warper, which tells you what kind of things they're dabbling in. But they've come back and to report things that are going to happen and that we need to be ready for. Normally I brush these things off, but there's a particular bit of news that he revealed or she revealed to the world via TikTok regarding the upcoming Perseid meteor shower. And by upcoming, I mean it starts today, actually tonight. And the theory is, according to Aesthetic Time Warper, is that one of those meteors is going to look a little different than the rest. And what that is a spaceship, and it contains the Nozick message. And through some other posts from Aesthetic Time Warper, they have stated that this is heralding a new era, and this Nozick message will begin the Nozick Wars starting apparently in 2025. So this is slated, according to Aesthetic Time Warper, is slated to happen tonight at the beginning of the Perseid meteor shower. So I don't know if it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, if it's actually going to happen tonight, but we do know that the meteor shower is going to start this evening, right? So that's what we know from our source, but I've had some other sources as well. Agencies I can't name, NASA, and we've also here at Moore Munns Racing, we've talked about 5G technology and the fact that it is probably 99% sure that it's alien technology. So I think there's some validity in Aesthetic Time Warper's story, but I think some areas he has it wrong, and that is this, and maybe he just hasn't revealed this, is that aliens have been here a long time. And that's evidenced by, as we've mentioned before, the 5G tower technology. But there's another indicator that we haven't talked about here on Moore Munns Racing. And that is, we know that aliens have been here for at least decades because of the proliferation of the Ford Ranger pickup truck. Take a moment to let that soak in. The Ford Ranger pickup truck has been around since, I don't know, late 70s, 80s, something like that. And if you look around any town, it's particularly prevalent in the Midwest. If you look around in any town, if you keep your eyes open, you look for them, around every corner, there's a Ford Ranger. Look for it, you'll see it. Not kidding. And you'll start to realize there's something going on here. And that's what's going on. So what we think is happening, and Aesthetic Time Warper didn't mention this, he left this detail out, is that these aliens have been on Earth for at least decades, maybe longer, driving around in Ford Ranger light pickup trucks. It's difficult to believe, but this is fact, people. This is what's happening. And what this Nozick message is, it is intended. Hold on, we got somebody coming up on the path here. I need to keep this quiet. So I was in my garden and I was watering my geraniums. Hey, how you doing? Okay, anyway, so I do have a geranium, true story. And what the...
look like CIA to you?
Can't tell. Don't really know. He might have been. ABC, CNN, CIA, I don't know. So the meteor shower, the Perseid meteor shower, this is what the...
It wasn't a Ranger, it's okay.
Yeah, I was looking for a Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
Because you know they're listening. We got somebody else coming up here too. And you know my geraniums, they've been on their third morning. True story about my geraniums. Anyway, so the Nozick message, what is it intended to do? It may be a spaceship, maybe some sort of probe or something, but whatever it is, the intent of it is to activate the aliens that are driving around in Ford Rangers and to start this Nozick war, which apparently is supposed to come somewhere in the neighborhood of 2025. So we're just a few years away from this thing happening.
Am I still allowed to use the word insurgency?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Essentially, you're talking about an alien insurgency.
Oh man.
Is what we're talking about right here.
Well, they've had, the thing is, the idea behind these Ford Rangers and the drivers therein is that they're sleeper agents, right? And so they've been lurking here on Earth for a long time. They look like us, right? And is it all Ford Rangers? It just went dark here. Is it all Ford Rangers? I don't know. Is it some of them? Yes. It's at least some of them.
Now you've had some history in Afghanistan.
Yes.
And insurgents in Afghanistan, I've heard, often drive small pickup trucks.
They do. In fact, it's a prolific method of transportation for terrorists.
Do you think that's a coincidence?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think we really have something here. Like I said, I've got sources that have confirmed this theory, or at least parts of it. And then with Aesthetic Time Warper coming out and just basically saying it on TikTok, I mean, okay, it's out there now, buddy. You can't, unring that bell. So here we are. And the urgency of our message here is that this is happening tonight. And, we didn't schedule it. So we've got to get this up on our media outlets as soon as possible.
And I would just want to be on record saying, in the past, I've been pretty hard on Elon Musk, but if things go south in a hurry, and since he's the one that really controls the escape pods, if we need to get out of this place, he's no longer on my bad list. I just want to publicly say that.
That and Jeff Bezos.
Well, I don't know if he controls
okay.
He doesn't control the fleet that we're going to need to get a ride on.
Yeah, that may be another thing we need to look at there. You could literally have a sleeper agent right there.
Yes.
He was literally sleeping.
Yes. That's pretty obvious.
I do not see a Ford Ranger, which is actually surprising. Now, another thing to this story. When we were on this path, this is the Shunga Trail, Topeka, Kansas, okay? And it is a place where people who are in shape or trying to get in shape typically, dwell. When it was about a mile back or so, we came across a set of deer. There were 3 of them, and they were really close to the path, and they didn't seem spooked at all by humans. And my guess is those aren't deer at all. In fact, there's either robots or aliens that are basically trying to monitor what's going on with the path, because the people on a fitness path are the ones most likely to be able to resist the longest, because they're at least in some semblance of shape. So when we turn around on the path, we noticed the deer were still, there were 3 of them, they were still close to the path. And one of them, it looked like, the look on his face was, oops, I'm supposed to be a deer, I better act spooked. And then she acts spooked. So it was very weird. It was very weird. And then even before that, I saw a what appeared to be a very large star in the eastern sky that suddenly got covered by what appeared to be a cloud. Was it really a cloud? We don't know. We don't know what's going on here, but we do have some semblance of what's going on. So that's what we have so far, Hunter. I don't know if you've had any insight here into any of this extremely unbelievable case that we're working right now.
No, but everybody just be prepared.
Yep, be ready.
Be as ready as you can be.
All right, that's all we have today for More Muns Racing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and whatever. And I think Hunter said that one of those delivers a mild shock to one of us. I'm not sure which one does. So
well,
that's it.
Then I guess we know which one it is. Yow!
Yeah, thanks. All right, remember, More Muns Racing. If it doesn't suck, you can't remember it. Have a great day.